Oh, oh my fucking jingle. Oh, hi. Yeah. Who is that? You? Hello. Hey. Yeah. No.
Can you guys hear?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Sorry, I was trying to talk earlier. Wasn't working. There we go. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me again or no? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I was just switching the video and I was wondering if that was the problem. But we're back. Kat, how's Vegas?
Uh-uh.
No.
No.
Oh no. Sorry. We got it.
You know I'm coming back, right? In November?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you were just vacationing.
No!
Oh.
I've been here since July.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've been living out here, man.
Oh no, I thought you meant like oh. I thought you were just like you're vacationing and coming.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm coming as a trip at the end of the month, and then in November I'm coming back.
Oh, like you're coming back like for good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cause I knew you've been living in Vegas, but like I didn't know you were leaving. Like,
No.
like you're leaving university.
Yeah. Much.
Not great.
It's just like, you know, if you, let's just say Vegas is only good to visit, not to live in. If you catch my drift. Yeah.
No, totally understand.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
full screen, right? And then we see these beautiful people.
Sure.
Hey, I can see Michael from here. I can see Kat from here.
Hi.
And now for the important test is their sound. Yes.
Hey.
Can you hear yourselves? Wait, that's me.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Anyways, we're here. We're doing it. It is season
5.
3.
We're doing it.
And we're here with a panel this time. It's not 1 or 2 people. It's usually 5 people, but 2 of them couldn't make it tonight. But nonetheless, we got 2 great, wonderful people here. We got Mr. Michael Bergman, and we got Kat. Buenos dias.
Hey.
How's it going, Enzo?
How's it going?
It's good to finally be here with you guys for another.
I know. I'm excited to be here. Long-time Hauntervi3s fan. Can't wait to be in it.
Ooh, I agree. Me too. I'm a fan of my own show, so it works out perfect.
That's great.
Well, anyways, we're here today because this is a little preview of what we're gonna be showcasing all year long. We got ourselves 3 active haunt people from all around the world. Well, we got 5 of them, but 3 of them are here today. But, we're here to talk about all fun things, and I know we can't say a lot about our stuff until opening night, but hey, who says we can't have a little fun, right, fellas?
Exactly. And opening night is tomorrow, so there's a lot to look forward to there.
Tomorrow, not next week.
Tomorrow night,
Tomorrow
we are going to be in there. I am so excited.
So,
And
doesn't know, Michael's reprising the roar as what is it? The warlord, right?
The
warlord again.
The wretched warrior. Sorry.
Wretched
Yeah.
warrior. Oh, so close.
Yes.
So close. Still the underground.
You were close. I'm in the room with the warlord, though. Sorry, I can't talk today, which is bad for a podcast. But
and Kat has been all over the place. We got
yes,
to Los Angeles.
It's
a whole thing.
It's funny because the same night you guys open is the same night we have our grand opening. We're having like a VIP red carpet thing.
Oh, wow.
So
nice.
So yeah, so I'm just like, you guys have your grand opening, and then we have our VIP grand opening, and I'm just like, yeah, okay.
And then the following Fear Dome opens across the street from you, Kat. So that's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I thought they didn't open till the 26th.
No,
that's the.
Oh yeah, that's right. Huh? They open next week.
Yeah, they open the 20. It's from the 26th to November something, but yeah, they open next week. Yeah, I saw the dates. Yeah.
So last year, I know we can't say anything about preview night or anything, but last year, let's start from last year. I know we all put together last year in Chambers. Babyface, we got the Wretched Warrior still, and then we got various characters in Chambers Cat. So I think what I want to start off with is Cat. With these many characters you played in Chambers, which one's your favorite? Because I know you're a Scare Force, so you got to play all sorts of fun characters.
You guys already know my answer, but it has to be the Punk Rock Zombie and Club Chupacabra, hands down. I've got to admit, that was the best room in the maze because it's the only, hands down. If you get a chance to twerk at the guest and you're in a strip club, fucking do it. Yeah.
Hercules in the flesh.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was so fun. I love that you were just Scare Force, but every time you were in Chambers, we're like, we need Cat in the underground. We need Cat in the underground.
Dude, I'm so sad I'm not like, I feel like if I auditioned this year, I would either be in Chambers or I would ask to go to Scare Force, and I'd be like, can I go to Chambers and just be in Club Chupacabra again? And they'd be like,
request Chambers every night.
Yeah, and be like, can I see? Be like, no, I want to go in Chambers. You go in another day.
That's funny.
Speaking of which, Cat, for Scare Force, did you guys get to choose where you guys wanted to be, or how did Scare Force work People that don't know.
So basically, you know, we're extras in case one of y'all decide to call out sick or, you know, whatever. And there'd be times where we could ask, there'd be like, hey, is there a preference where you want to go? And at the time, I didn't go to Chambers yet. So I'm like, I'll try one of the new mazes. I'll go to like Eight Fingers 9. So they put me in Eight Fingers 9. And then sometimes they'll have you choose where, or sometimes they'll choose for you, be like, hey, we need people in Slasher. There are like 16 people who called out or something like that. And so, you know, so basically where you're needed, if it's like, you know, if people haven't called out a lot and you want to choose, then it's fairly a good chance that you can choose. But yeah, it's really fun. You know, you meet lots of, and you get to meet various people from all the mazes. That's how I met so many people throughout the season. That's why I know so many people throughout the season, because, you know, I went everywhere except for Bloodline and Mesmer, unfortunately. But I made a lot of friends from Bloodline, even though I wasn't in there, but I was in the break room a lot.
Don't worry about Bloodlines. You're not missing much.
Oh, wow.
Hey, bloodline shade. That's crazy.
That's crazy. No, but Bloodlines will hold. How do I say this nicely? It'll hold a place, but not as one of the legendary mazes that went down in Knott's history.
It'll hold a place in your heart, just a place.
Just a
Yeah.
place, somewhere. I have a heart for it somewhere. You just gotta find
Yeah,
it.
it's somewhere like deep in like maybe like the left center, maybe. I don't know.
But if it helps, I know I can't say anything. I love that new area. I love it. It's perfect.
Oh yeah.
A lot of Bloodlines fans will love it. I'm telling you that a lot of Bloodlines fans will love it for sure.
I just feel like a lot of fans, period, will love it.
I agree. And for you, because I know you reprised your role. I think you're one of. How many people are returning to the Underground Originals?
Oh, the only people from the underground are the Spine Master and the two punk rock zombies.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm very happy we have Rich as our Spine Master again, because he is hilarious. It was so hard being in the room next door to him, because I'm in the room right before the underground. I'm one of the guys with the bats hitting the barrels. So like, here's the Spine Master room and here's me, and separating us is like a very thin wall. And so I would just stand behind there, and then the first night I heard him like say like, "Welcome to the underground. Even P. Diddy has nightmares about this place." And I burst out laughing. I'm like, I don't even think he's allowed to say that. And I thought he would be shut down like by management within the first like couple days. But he just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And every day he would just keep one-upping himself. And I'm just like, it was like more of like a test of like learning how not to break character, because
Hey, there I am.
no way.
Trying to figure this out right now.
We got Matt Strader over here from the new.
I need to change my name. It's no longer the bouncer; it's the pig. But hey, at least I got this figured out real quick.
Yeah, exactly. We're glad to have you too.
Oh yeah. I didn't know if I was gonna make it. I was like half asleep.
Oh, there it is. Glad you made it, friend. It's always
Hell
good.
yeah.
It's always good for you to make it.
Yeah, buddy.
I know we were talking. I know we were going through our pre-interview, plans, and I know we can't really mention anything until after opening night. But I was telling these people, I was telling here Michael, and I was telling Kat that a lot of people who like Bloodlines are gonna like our maze.
I think that everyone's just gonna like the maze. It's crazy. That line last night was insane. And that's for previews. The line didn't end till like almost 12:30. I mean 11:30. My bad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's so
I didn't get to the employee lot till almost like 12:30.
Wow.
Our
Then you
line
have to
was
get
like still
your,
wanting to get out. Huh?
you have to get like your mask off and everything, right? Because it's like
No, it's a mask. I could take it off. It's not a prosthetic now. It's just an actual mask. So,
Oh, nice. That's
which is much better.
yeah.
Taking that damn thing off in the break room, that was good. I would not want to be stuck in that thing all night.
All right.
Mm.
I feel bad for all the people who do have prosthetics. It's not much fun from what I hear.
You can't eat.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I feel bad because
I was
someone
really
needed
good
a straw.
friends.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was just saying I was really good friends with one of the clowns last year, and he had like
Jim.
a prosthetic. Yeah, Jim, and
Jim.
he it was so funny. We would Jim and I would always take our breaks and lunches together and stuff like that. And every time, like, it would be so hard to try to watch him like eat and drink. Like, he wouldn't even be able to like drink from the cup. He would have to get like one of those like tiny coffee straws and just like sip his drink through that.
So someone in the break room needed a straw for their prosthetics. I go, damn it, I just took mine out the other day when I found out I'm in a mask. And I felt bad.
Oh.
I literally, just that night before I took them out, I'm like, damn, I wish I left them in.
Dang.
Yeah. But hey, I'm glad I'm in a mask. It's so much better. Like I said, I can take it off. It's a heavy mask, too. Like, it hangs down to, like, here. So
Wow.
I added cushion to it on, what's it called? Scare School, but I like it without. I think I can move around better without and not worry about it, like, falling out.
Yeah.
But I did
That's
see
awesome.
this in the group chat that they said one of the line controls said they were at the exit of the maze and multiple people asked where the bathroom was because they couldn't. They either went in the maze or something, but they freaked out. It's
That's
dark.
awesome. It started the
Walking
process
through.
for sure.
Oh yeah, walking through at the end of the night to collect everybody without a flashlight and only Steven having the flashlight. I'm like, this feels like you're in a real damn sewer. It feels like you're really like in a crazy abandoned area. It was crazy. It's much darker than Scare School.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Did they finish everything in that one area or not yet?
No, not yet, but I was able to see it kind of, so I knew where it is now after going through it enough times. So.
Might be for now. I don't know why you're
Hey, I guess we were on the news today. They had some of our cast go, and they were filming Mary and the zoo.
What?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I saw Knott's posted at 6:40 a.m. They were filming or something like that, or they were. It was KTLA.
Oh, that's awesome.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm like, okay, let's see what else they spoil. I guess they
I
got
thought
in a lot of trouble for Orange County Register.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought the press wasn't supposed to come until opening day.
Yeah, or release it till after opening day, and they did it before and showed all the new stuff in the maze that just got leaked before everything.
Blabbered about
That's
everything.
annoying.
You gave everything away. Like you
Hey,
can
it's better than what I heard. There's a lot of effects that I experienced. So now actually experiencing it yesterday at the end, it's crazy. There's a lot more smells in that maze that they added for like how Chilling Chambers had smells and stuff. There's a lot of smells. The elephant poo smells in there. I smelt that going to my room. So, I never heard about that one, so that was a surprise. Everyone kept going, they need to have a poo smell because it's animals or creatures and stuff, and it's like a zoo. And they're like, okay, well, now they have it in there. Because I smelt it. I clearly smelt that smell from the elephant room.
And then I think my room is supposed to have some sort of like fish guts.
I didn't smell anything in your room. But your projections are working now. It looks actually nice. But even with lights off, your stuff's going, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
That's awesome.
Be one of the craziest things. Like going through it originally in Scare School, like the both times. I don't know. I think the second time when we went in with the lights on, I think I was more afraid than going through the first time. I'm like, whoa, like you're going, you're looking at everything, and then you never know what's going to happen, and then sometimes you get afraid by an animatronic. But
and what's crazy is I kept hearing, even with the lights on, it's still pretty dark in there, and people are still like, "This is lights on. It's still dark."
That's what I was saying over the scenes. I was like,
so it's a crazy maze.
What's it gonna be like with the lights off?
I can't wait for the public to see it. It's crazy.
And from what I hear, the new Mary Maze is gonna be screen heavy, so that's gonna.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
So
That's going to be interesting.
That's what I'm hearing. A lot of people are saying that Mary's screen heavy. It's a screen heavy maze.
really
Interesting.
want to go through the park as a guest this year. I wasn't able to do it last year, but this year I'm really, really trying to go.
Did you pick any days off yet?
I did, but unfortunately, I have like a lot of concerts booked, so I had to pick
Oh yeah,
off for
this is
those.
usually the concert month.
Yeah, it's
I was
crazy.
like,
Like, there's so many concerts I can't go to because of Scary Farm, but there were like two that I like got tickets for before getting the job, and then like
Yeah.
everything after, I'm like, I have to sacrifice this one.
That's why I requested Halloween off because I'm going to go give out candy and then go to Scary Farm at probably like right after 7, 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's
It was
awesome.
so much fun seeing all the shenanigans every year, and I had fun scaring last year on Halloween, but I want to go see the shenanigans.
Yeah.
So I will only do that if I knew, because I know the first is our last day. If Halloween was our last day, I wasn't going to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And so knowing that we have one more day, I'm like, cool, I'll rest a little bit and then go hard on the last day, and that'll be fun.
That's actually
And what's so funny is we always we were talking about last year how the last day of Haunt felt more like Halloween than Halloween.
Yeah.
Because that day, like all the spear actors were like giving out candy, and like everyone was just like, I don't know, it just like had more of like a Halloween feel than like the day of Halloween. The only
Yeah.
thing was just people would walk through the maze and then they'd be in costume. So you're like, do you work here?
Yeah, that actually blew my mind because you're not supposed to be in costume, and I seen masks, I seen face paint coming through. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
I was like, that was weird. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
saw the Joker come through. I'm like, hey, we had the Joker coming through.
Oh yeah,
I think I did see the Joker come through.
I'm like, that's pretty
that
cool.
was funny.
That's pretty damn.
I seen someone dressed up as the Joker at Disneyland, and it wasn't even Halloween. It was like in the middle of like the year. I'm like,
That's
that's
crazy.
like Christmas time. I'm like, why is the Joker here at Christmas time? Like, I'm like, how'd you even get in the park? It was like literally right by where the Walt Disney statue is, and he's just sitting there chilling. I'm like, that dude's in full on Joker makeup, Joker costume, everything. And here it is. I think it was like Christmas time. I knew it was definitely not Halloween.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, how did they get in the park?
Hey, whatever works, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What about you, Mike? Are you gonna be the Joker this year?
No, I'm gonna be a wretched warrior in the Chilling Chambers maze. I'm gonna work Halloween this year. I always love like last year I loved it too. It's like the park is crazy on Halloween, but it's so much fun to work it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you get to see a lot of interesting people, and then sometimes,
Exactly.
like you guys mentioned, we get candy sometimes, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Because you
Mhm.
People were handing out candy to me. Like I would jump out and scare them, and then they'd like hand me a pack of candy. It was really funny.
there you go.
Yeah, remember
Thank you.
I remember we kept going trick or treat to that one dude, and he comes back through with a whole bag of just boysenberry taffy.
Yeah.
And got it just to come back through the maze to give everyone some.
That's awesome.
Coming back, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Get ready for Santa Claus.
Yep, that's who it was too.
It was definitely.
Yep.
Look at Cat already knows. Cat already knows. What you gotta say, Cat?
I'm jealous that I'm not working Scary Farm this season. I'm so I am coming back in November, but like I'm coming as a guest on October 2nd. I even told Enzo because we're going to the to the park together with a few other haunt friends. I told him like I'm gonna full on crawl in the freaking maze. Gonna freaking crawl, and everyone's gonna be like, "Who the fuck was that crawling on the ground?" Like me.
You're like, it's okay, I used to work here.
Be like, I
Here's if
used to
Papa's
work
gonna
here.
dress up.
Oh, I know.
I
I
wanna
wonder if
dress
he-
up.
I wonder if Steven will dress up because, like, any of his costumes last year matched Chambers because Chambers could be anything. But being the zoo, I'm like, I wonder if he'll dress up what he'd be.
Oh yeah, because when he was in the maze last year, that was so funny. But oh my god, remember Gabe's mask?
Oh,
Yeah.
When he
That
did
was
that
cool.
one time, and everyone was just like, it was just so uncomfortable to look at him because that mask was just so creepy.
I think I
Oh my gosh, Gabe and Steven are the best.
best managers.
I'm lucky that I get to be pretty much by both of them. I'm working with Steven again, and Gabe is literally right behind me, so I see him like damn near every night. I'm going to see him every night.
That's awesome.
Where is he?
He's at 8 Fingers 9.
Ah, nice.
Yep. And he said he'll eventually, if anything, he could also help out for RMAs too.
Oh, nice.
But he's mainly doing his. That's only if like something happens and Steven really can't make it or something like that. He was like he could always help fill in too because he's going back and forth. It's right behind his, so.
He'll either take us as his second shift or something like that.
Are you guys gonna ask him for his autograph again?
Oh my gosh, yeah, you gotta educate them.
You gotta.
I did learn something though.
He's famous.
I know one thing. Steven loves what's it called? Yeah. My friend who worked with him said he loves what's it called, circus peanuts.
Oh.
So I want to find some circus peanuts and give him some circus peanuts this year.
That's funny. But yeah, for those who don't know, our manager Steven was actually in the John Waters movie Crybaby. He is literally like the first face you see in the movie. Wait, let me see.
Right at the title.
Oh yeah.
It literally shows him and it goes Crybaby.
Yeah. Oh wait. Let me see if I could share my screen. Actually, see if we could.
Do it. Yeah.
Here we go. Awesome. Yeah. So, yeah, John Waters. That's our manager right there.
The first scene too.
Yeah. So we on the last day of Haunt, we all went up with that screenshot and asked him to sign it. It was so funny. It was amazing.
We need to find another movie he's in so we could do it this year, but with a different movie.
That would actually be a great idea. Because he was in how many movies? He was in a few of them, right?
It was in a lot. Like, his IMDb page is pretty impressive.
Yeah. And that's why he comes with professionalism, because he has that movie background too.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, he was the best. He's so funny too. And everyone just calls him Papa because he really is just like the dad of.
Yeah. So I was so happy to find that out.
I know. I think it was on Nightmares Revealed when I found out. I'm like,
yeah, because I went to go get a picture at the photo booth, and I was originally just like, okay, I've done everything. Let's just go check out the photo op for the maze. I'm waiting in line. I'm like, that's Steven over there. And after I get a picture, I'm like, hey, are you going to be like the supervisor? He goes, yeah. I'm like, yes.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Well, speaking about Reveal Night, I don't know if you guys saw the YouTube stream, but what do you guys think? Personally, I like the jazz at Universal because they shouldn't steal our stuff anyways. So.
Oh yeah.
I know the Hain is about to make fun of Universal big time.
Props to that. Props to the Haunt team for sticking those little jabs at SeaWorld and Universal. Because, yeah, I don't know. What is it this year? It's stealing our creative ideas.
Wasn't it Universal doing the petting zoo? Because I saw you posted something like that.
So Universal is doing the Toxic 20s, which is basically a knockoff of the Goring 20s. Their characters are almost in the same color scheme. Some of the music is the same as Goring 20s. They have some of the same props, some of the same set pieces, just differently. They're more mutants instead of like mobsters that are dead. And then Busch Gardens made Widows, which is basically a knockoff of Widows of a spiders taking over a nursing home, kind of. And the name is basically The Widows, kind of. I'm like, oh, so you pretty much stole our thing there, too. And then what was it? Cinema Slashers going to several parks.
Isn't Busch Gardens also Cedar Point, though?
No, I don't. I don't know. I don't think so.
No,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm really bad.
I think Busch Gardens is his own thing.
Like that.
some reason I feel like it's related to Dolly World. Like I think they own them, but I might be wrong on that. I don't know who owns them. For some reason, I thought I heard that before, but I'm not sure.
I own them.
But Cinema Slasher's going to at least 3 different parks this year,
Oh,
and they're all going to be different versions of it.
oh no.
That's the consequence of the Six Flags merge, I guess.
You get
Well, I did learn something. I was just reading the book, and what was it, 2010 or whatever? We took a couple mazes from Cedar Fair parks. Cornstalkers was a scare zone in another park, and we turned it into a maze. And then I forgot what the other one was, but there's another maze we had that was taken from another Cedar Fair park. So we have taken their park mazes before.
I have a cousin who grew up in North Carolina, and he went to Carowinds a lot. And he said that yeah, exactly. He did Scarewinds one year, and he did Scarewinds first, and then moved out to California and went to Scary Farm. And he was like, "These are like literally the exact same mazes I did, basically in Scarewinds." Yeah, so
Scarewinds is pretty good.
Much like copy paste.
That's one of the only few parks in Cedar Fair's chain that I've watched videos of for Halloween, because they have some really cool stuff there, other than Fright Fest now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I did notice someone leaked a picture of the hanging, and I saw a picture. I took a picture, but I didn't want to post it because I don't like leaking shit. But I did see someone leak a picture of the hanging, and they're making fun of Epic Universe big time.
Oh, that's awesome.
They have several portals out there.
Wow.
That's funny.
So they're going to make fun of Universal big time this year.
I love that.
Yep.
Speaking of New Terrace Town, Mike, did Richard give you a taste of his new material for this year? And is it going to beat last year?
I'm so sad I didn't really get one because we're on 2 different set times.
Oh, no.
So, like, it was as soon as I heard him switch out with the other Spine Master, I heard his classic when he goes like the "Welcome to the Underground." I heard him do that, and then I was like, "Oh my God, Richard's back!" And then, like, as soon as like I was gonna like hear what he was gonna say, the person came to switch out with me because they now did like an A/B cast instead of taking your break and then going back in the maze. You're going to be out for an hour and then switch with the person, and then you basically go back and forth like you're 2 people playing one role. And so
there's the bad thing, Enzo.
Sorry?
Here's the bad thing. I won't even see you, Enzo, because I didn't see Castate the entire night.
I know.
They were gone before I ever left, so no break room, nothing. Like, I never saw Castate at all.
But you'll see me.
Yeah, the people that I know who are in Cast B, I didn't see them at all either. I was like, this is sad. I know a lot of people who were in Chambers last year who are Cast B this year who I'm just like not going to see really.
Yeah. Now I need to go through Chambers. I'm definitely going through a few times, so I want to see everybody in Chambers this year.
I agree. And I want to see our new Crimson Lord.
Yes.
I'm excited about
really
that.
Great. That's all I can and will say, but the costume looks amazing.
Oh, there's a costume. Oh, now I even want to see it more.
Are you the Crimson Lord now?
No, I'm not, unfortunately.
I saw your costume during Scare School. They were working either on yours or the other Wretched Warrior because I saw them working on it.
Oh, yeah. Mine, I think they probably needed to fix mine. Like, I'm surprised they gave me, like, my exact costume from last year because, like, when I'm in the maze, like, I run around. I'm running around a lot, and there's, like, little, like, fences that could, like, get caught on my outfit, and, like, it would, like, rip a little bit. So, like, by the end, it's I'm basically in, like, a full denim onesie, and, like, all like long sleeve and stuff like that. But by the end of the couple months, the sleeve was like completely ripped, and I'm like, "There's no way."
I remember that.
And then they gave it to me, and I'm like, I don't think there's any way I could like wear this. So like they did like stitch it up, and it's amazing now. It's perfect.
I do miss the music in the Underground. I'll say that.
Yeah, I accidentally tore that thing to shreds last year. Just like how we went through like 10 bats.
I remember that. And
Yeah, I bought 3 just in case because I know I'm gonna go through a couple this year. I might even have to go back and buy more.
so, if you don't mind me asking, what is your total out right now for bats? What is the damage?
Right now, I only still have the one bat open because
But I'm saying,
I've only used.
how much were they in total, and how much are they damaging?
Oh, they're only like maybe like
They're 20.
$20.
Yeah, they're $20.
So $60
Yeah, so
damage.
yeah.
Okay,
And
not
like
bad.
if worse comes to worse, I have the receipts with me and I can return the ones I don't use
That's true.
Yeah.
or keep them for next year.
Full credit.
Yep. When I went to turn my costume in, I noticed they had a whole barrel of props, and they were all bats. I go, why didn't you give me a bat last year? Why'd I have to go buy my own?
Yeah, what the heck?
Crazy.
I'm like, that probably held up better than what we were buying. And so,
Yeah. Oh my
I mean, I
gosh, it
was
was so
supposed to get
funny.
it prop, but
I love at the end of the year we didn't want to buy another bat because there was like maybe like a week and a half left. So like there was the bats are like kind of like foam bats, but they like break in half really easily. So by the end, like I remember we would split like a bat. I would get one end, someone would get the other, and we just still use them.
You and Kurt.
Donnie just went with a knife. He was
Yeah,
like, okay, I broke my first bat. I'm just going to use a knife. And that's what he
yeah, his
used.
knife is cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss Donnie this year. So
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm
you'll
gonna
be at
miss
Hayride.
Donnie. Yeah,
hey, but Hayride's pretty
it's so
good
funny.
too.
The whole
Yeah.
sorry.
I said Hayride's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We have everyone in the underground back this year, but all separate. Like we got Matt over in the zoo, we got Kurt on streets, and then me back in the underground.
I like his costume. Kurt's costume looked cool.
I know.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
Did you see the face?
I was hoping to see it because when I go as a guest, I'm looking for him.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't want him to scare me.
that would be awesome.
And it's good because I think we share the same break room with him, right?
Maybe, I don't know. Our break room is basically what was it, Crow's Nest. And other than that little one that we have, it's Crow's Nest because that's the only place we could clock in for lunch.
Did they fix the spacing issue? That they put some chairs in there or something?
There's probably what, 6 chairs in there and and like 3 tables.
Okay, that's good.
That's it.
They're working on it.
So I walk in, I'm like, it's hotter in here than the damn maze.
Dang!
They need AC. No, not AC. They need to put some fans in there. It's humid. It's stuffy in there. And we share it with the Eight Fingers Nine stilts because they
Oh,
needed a bigger area to do their stilt, like set up for stilts and stuff.
Yeah.
But we had one of them looking over, like, because they just added like a little break room in this one area. So he was like all peeking over the wall, like, what's back here? He's like, oh, there's a couple machines. I'm like, damn, they should just make this room bigger.
I
They can
know.
always just push the walls back. They need it a little bit bigger.
But I love our little photo app we have back there. I wonder if they'll let us.
Yeah, we did. That was the photo op from the Nightmares.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we got our own personalized backdrop, kind of.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is pretty awesome. I didn't know they just made it specifically for us. And now that you mentioned that was for the photo, I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Yep,
'Cause why would they decorate the back for us? Why?
yep.
yeah.
And then Steven was like, if you see family or whatever, what's it called? Or if they're coming, you can always let me know. Maybe if there's time, we could always do like take you off to the side to get a picture. I'm like, I might do that this year.
I agree.
I'm like, I may do that with one of my friends if they come through this year. I'm like, I'll take a picture with them.
Fish Hoyd.
Yep. But like I said, your room is cool. I enjoy your room. Now it's small, but it's cool.
The hammerhead shark.
Yep. But there's some like I said, I don't want to spoil things, but there's stuff that had me laughing on the intro video, and there's a bunch of stuff that I heard on repeat, and people kept asking me questions like, "Is that you that they're talking about?" or whatever. And you'll see Thursday, but yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I hope they turn
That's
the audio on early so I can just go out there and enjoy it. Listen
Yep.
to the testimonials. Because I know during Sarasota we didn't have it up all the way, so it's kind of low audio.
No, they didn't have the TVs on. The TVs is what plays it all.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah. And I got to see Margaret Mangler. She was the one who's doing everything. So, it was kind of a longer version of what was shown at Nightmares Revealed a little bit.
It was a good trailer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fun
That's
fact-
all I will say. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to say any details of what it was, but it is some of it was shown during Nightmares Revealed.
Cat's Margaret.
But I can't wait for at least Thursday. Like I've been through it several times now. If you count last night, I've probably been through the maze over a dozen times, and I still want to see video because there's so many things that I have not seen that I that you'll pick out when you're watching a video, and you're like, oh, I didn't even notice that was there or whatever.
You're like, oh, there it is. Oh, cool.
Yeah. So reading that article, there is a lot of stuff in that maze I did not realize was there, or I didn't understand it until I'm like, oh, that makes sense now. Oh, that's from this movie. Okay, that makes sense. So
I don't know if you figured
a lot of the movies he had us watch are tied and have references in the maze, along with Easter eggs of the past.
I found out that Monty, the secret name, is actually one of the assistants for the doctor.
Dr. Moreau.
Yeah. So that's
Yep.
interesting. I was like, oh.
Yep.
Wow.
So
makes
I like that.
The whole Gotham Zookeeper thing with that theory, because I'm like, zoo and zookeeper, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Just when I was trying to do like uncover what it all was, everyone was talking, it's Batman, it's DC, so I was like, okay, I know what our code name was, so I put the code name in and I put DC Comics and Gotham, and it popped up. They're like, yeah, whatever is there's a character in the zoo named that, and there's the zookeeper is named that. I'm like, oh, maybe it was going to be tied into Batman, but I never even put together that it was tied into Dr. Moreau, which is very heavily our Maze is inspired by. A lot of it's inspired by that. Especially the whole lights out part is like the whole end of Dr. Moreau when the creatures take over.
Hey, but who can argue with the mind of Daniel Miller?
Yeah.
It is crazy. It's one of the best.
So I lucked out that I will be during the show moment, but I switch right after.
Oh, look at
Or pretty much during, we kind of switch out. So
you're lucky.
I'm like, I kind of wish I was there early because I'd be getting off an hour early and then I could just come back in the park. But being the way I have it, I will be out there for the show moment, so that's cool. But my last shift is going to be way over an hour because it shows my last shift is like an hour and a half, and I know it's going to be close to almost 2 hours because of how many people are going to be in line for this maze.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that's how they're gonna do it.
It's going to be bad.
We're gonna open the first hour and a half, and then at the end of the night, you guys are just gonna do the hour and a half.
Yeah, because it only went till 11, and like I said, the line didn't stop till at least 11:30 something.
Wow.
So it was, I know, because I'm sitting there staring. I look over and Widows is gone. All the other mazes are gone. I'm seeing the actors going back to the warehouse. There's nobody else they're just the only people there are the ones in line. The line just kept going and going. And I'm like, damn, it's just not stopping. I knew it was already getting close to 11. So I knew it had to have been past 11. And then I look over and you can see on the side, it just keeps going more and more people coming. I'm just like, damn. So I kind of clicked. Yeah, when we got back to the break room, I looked. It was like 11:37, 11:40 almost.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got out late.
I'm sure checking out would be very easy for you guys then, though. Like,
We had all of us to check out. So we had.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, all of Cast A was gone, so it was all of Cast B. But yeah, our line was almost to like where you walk out. So that took another almost 20, 30 minutes right there.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I pretty much didn't get to the parking lot till like almost 12:30 or 12 o'clock something.
Wow.
So, yeah, almost everybody was gone. I did get to see Richie though. I ran into Richie as I was leaving.
Oh,
That's awesome.
good.
Yeah,
Was his voice
his voice was kind of gone, but he still had it better than it sounded the other day. So
He's taking care of his voice now.
yeah.
Understands the procedure.
Yep, I've been sitting there getting my voice ready, and when no one's around, I just sit there and I'll play music loud and just sing really, really loud to get it all prepared and stuff, and whatever I can to get ready.
Yeah, on the car ride over, I always do like little vocal warm ups, and then like in the maze too, like right before starting.
I always listen to Rob Zombie. That's my tradition. Going to Scary Farm and now working. So with that music, I'm getting into it to get my voice ready.
Yeah, yesterday I was listening to Slipknot to get me in the mood.
Ooh, what album?
The self-titled, my favorite.
There it is.
Love that one.
What about you, Kat? What do you do to prepare for your scary shifts?
Mm,
How do you get
well, last season I would listen to like Ghost or I would always for some reason listen to Mary on a Cross. For some reason that put me in the mood. and, and I would listen to some Motionless in White, some Falling in Reverse. Whenever I would be in Club Chupacabra, obviously I would listen to that one song that they play over and over in that.
I'm your boogeyman.
Yeah.
I miss the music of the underground.
Yeah, we got Metallica, we got Rob Zombie. It's
It pumps you up. Just the music pumps you up.
Yeah, I love it.
little DJ over there, so you guys are rocking out
What about you, Enzo? What do you listen to get you in the mood?
I have so many artists. Let's see. Who is my top today? I usually start off with the artist of the day, so I go to Pandora, that's why. So the artist of the day. Who is the artist of the day? It is
Roll.
Ice Cube. Yeah!
Ooh.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
Yeah, so that's the artist.
Today was a good day.
Today was. That's what tomorrow's gonna be. A good day.
I'm so excited.
I am too. I'm gonna scare each and every one of you when you come on your days off.
And I'm
You
gonna.
guys got to come through twice. You got to go through cast A and cast B so you can see each of us.
Lights on and off.
Exactly.
4 times.
So sadly, I'm not in the lights off area. I'm one of the only areas that does not have lights off, but I don't get to change. Everything I do is pretty much the same, but inside it's a whole different way of scaring when the lights are off. It's more of, like you said, you got to be more like a mannequin. Yeah. Whereas outside, I don't really change. So, and I'm taking a lot of. I kind of took the bouncer's like movements and the way he is, and it's kind of added more to it and made him more. If the bouncer turned into a creature instead of he's no longer human and stuff, but he's way more aggressive. This character is way more aggressive instead of just warning everyone not to come into my club or stopping people or from the club. Now I'm just getting people just yelling and stuff. It was fun.
That's awesome.
I get to yell at the other creatures, and I get the boss. I mean, my character basically says you get to boss the creatures around. I get to boss the everyone who comes in the maze around because my character feels he's better than everybody. And what's it called? He's superior to everybody, and everybody is just a lab rat and just a recruit to him. So they just need to get in there and become just like him or whatever.
That's awesome.
Yep. I got the idea from Candyman when he was talking about smelling human, and they were talking about like human and stuff. So it started going more like human bad. I smell human and stuff like that, and it's fun.
A great movie.
I like the way you manipulated your voice. I think that's pretty.
Oh yeah.
How about?
I started going when I first came out. I started going off as the bouncer. I go, oh no, I need to go back to my pig voice again. And I started going. Yeah. I started doing the bouncer voice, but deeper, kind of.
That's awesome.
Yep.
What about you? What about you? Are you gonna change your voice, Michael? Are you gonna?
It's funny with me. Like, I try not to talk as much. I more do like grunts and like like more like grunts, growls, stuff like that. But I do love interacting with people. Like if I see, like yesterday, like I saw someone over, like we have like a payphone set up in our room, which Enzo and I would use all the time. It was so funny. We'd always like pretend to be on the phone with each other whenever he
Yeah.
on the break. But there was someone who walked through the other day, yesterday, and like they picked up the fake phone and didn't see me come up behind them, and then I scared them, and then I was like I'll like talk if they like engage with props or something where I'm like, don't use my phone, and then she's like, oh, but I want to. And then I saw she was holding like her phone in her hand. I'm like, why? You have your own. And then like I just like doing that, but like I'm more like add like a growl and rasp to my voice if I talk. Like I don't really use my normal voice. I more just like I more like talk like this, you know, like try to like add like that like growl to it.
Gotta add that little growlness to your voice.
Exactly.
Kat, the human.
I had some kid yesterday come up to me. He goes, "Aren't you the one who arrested me?" or something like that, because I look like a cop, kind of. I'm like, yeah, now you can join us and be just like us, or whatever.
Get in there, lab rat.
Yep.
I don't have a specific. I'm just like Michael, where Papa wants us to be more gruntish and like.
Well, that's what he told me. I'm one of the only ones who's supposed to be able to talk. Everyone else is supposed to be creature, like have a mutant, like have some kind of beast type of grunt or growl or something, and I'm supposed to be one of the few that could talk.
I like to do a little.
Because I'm supposed to convince everybody that what coming in here is a good thing, and that you'll be a better, like basically what they're saying in the thing, unleash your inner beast and become a better soldier and stuff like that.
You are a better soldier because of it, though. So.
Yep.
I can't
Like
even
I know
talk.
there's going to be effects, but you don't know that, and you need to go in there to become a better soldier.
Kat's gonna be a better soldier. For sure.
I can't even talk. All we have is like triggers that technically make the noise for us. Like in Scare Force, I would talk all the time. They never told us I couldn't talk. It just, like. But when I was in Club Super Copper, I wouldn't talk. I would just twerk. That's it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's fun. You just get to dance all day. You get paid to dance and listen to Rob Zombie.
And I didn't get tipped once.
What?
I got a bracelet though. I got like a little boo bracelet and something else. Like I can't remember, but yeah. But like I guess I'll take that as a tip. But I'm just like
Yeah.
It was the randomest stuff when I was behind the bar. I mean, someone brought me bags of chips. Someone gave me Pokemon cards. Someone gave me
Oh my god!
just random stuff. Like they're like, "Here's your tip." I'm like, "Cool."
That's wild.
I remember we tried to convince them to put a tip jar by the dancers just to see if people would tip it, because I know so many people were like, "Where's the tip jar?" I'm like, "Okay, let's just see as an experiment if people would tip anybody." I know we couldn't do it, but I'm like, that would have been just crazy to see if anybody would do it.
You guys should just do it and then put the money like in the vending machine or something. I don't know, buy some.
Yeah.
I see the only reason why they probably won't do it, one, because then you're basically kind of charging to be in a maze. Two, you're kind of charging for someone stripping. But here's the biggest reason why they probably won't do it. How many people are going to walk by, see money, and just take it?
Oh, I know.
True.
I just thought of that right now after all this time going, yeah, that's probably why they're just going to take the money. So I know people tried to take stuff in the maze last night. I heard several people say they were trying to grab things. So
Someone tried to take my bat.
oh wow.
Yeah, they just like grabbed at it and I like quickly like plunged away. But like I don't know if they were joking or not. But he had like intent in his eyes. He looked like he was going for it.
Well, I have my baton. I have it tied to my hand this year. I have thick gloves that have big knuckles, so I put the rope behind the knuckles so no one's going to be able to grab it.
That's awesome.
That
I'll be
was
right back.
the requirement of a prop, that they needed to have some kind of rope so no one could pull it out of your hand. And it looks like Candyman got his approved because he had it last night.
Oh, nice.
Finally.
Yeah. So the only 2 times I saw him in character, I kind of got a little inspiration and added that to what my character was. Just the way he was walking and like scaring through the fences and stuff. I'm like, okay, I added that kind of to it because I dig that. So that they're I mean, I want the characters to be different, but at the same time have something kind of similar to them.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Oh,
but all I kept hearing is just there's a lot of people complaining about the flashlights last night, and I mean a lot.
really?
Because since I'm up right where they're getting the flashlights, because it doesn't give you a full stream. You know how it was like a little stream of light?
Yeah.
Everyone kept going, these flashlights are broken. They don't work. I kept seeing people constantly turn the flashlights in to get new ones because they're like, yeah, this doesn't work. And people going, yeah, I'm just going to use my phone, which was a worry that they were talked about during scare school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that was the only bad thing I noticed with the flashlights. A lot of people saying that like, oh, these flashlights don't work or whatever.
That's the point. They're not supposed to.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the point. And they
It's
just
like
didn't
you're
catch
supposed
on to
to
that.
not really see.
Yeah, because it's not like a full like, let's say it's a full stream of light. They kind of cover it up, so it's just like a little beam.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, and I realized why. So you're not sitting there blinding your talent while you're walking through the maze, just putting a full flashlight with full force in someone's face in the dark.
Yeah.
So they made it so it's easy because even outside with them flashing in my face, like it's not bright, but it could get annoying, especially when you're in a dark room and you're just used to dark, and then someone walks by and puts it in your face.
Yeah.
I think to remedy that, I'm gonna hide behind one of the fish tanks in there, because I'm like,
Oh, smart.
I have a really good area back there, so even if people do shine the light, I can see them coming. I'm like, all right, I know where you're coming from.
And there's one room that I will say it's designed to get hot, and we were told not to have any talent in that room because of how hot it's going to get. Because it's going to be a hot maze, and with it designed to kind of heat up, and with some other effects that I'm not going to mention that we didn't see during Scare School. That room is very hard to see. It gets very, very hot, and you get tangled up in the chains big time.
Oh yeah.
And that's just standing, walking throughout the end of the night to collect everybody. It's crazy right there. So, and I saw the people in that room. They were drenched. Like it was bad. How hot that room's going to be, especially how hot it was last night.
Yeah, last night was bad, huh? 'Cause wasn't it like what, 80s?
It was in the 80s, yeah.
Dang.
Maybe I shouldn't crawl on the ground then.
Ah!
It was nice though, because being outside, it was getting warm, and then all of a sudden you just got a nice breeze. I'm like, I'm so glad I'm outside and not in a room this year.
Yeah.
I mean, underground was nice because you do got ventilation. It has a roof, but it has enough ventilation that can get in there. First year it didn't have a roof, so it was just pure outdoors. But now that it has roof, it kind of keeps the elements out, but it still keeps it cool enough where you're not going to get too hot.
Yeah.
But I know the clown room in Chambers, that it's very hot in that room, and that's kind of like how some of this maze gets.
Oh no.
And then they have a heating element in there, which is making it even worse. So,
Bad for the actors in there.
oh yeah, I saw quite a few people go through that I recognize though. I swear I saw Adventures with David, but he was in incognito, and then I found out he was there. I'm like, oh, that was him, man, because he wasn't wearing his normal like blogger gear. Yeah, he wasn't wearing his normal blogger gear. I saw him go through. I'm like, it's like David, but he's just wearing like like how Justin Scarred. If he comes to the park, he'll wear like he won't wear his random land stuff. He'll wear like a different type of hat and stuff to kind of just be incognito a little bit.
Ah.
So he was kind of like just dressed normal, like kind of dressed nice, and I'm like, that looked like David, but I'm just. He goes by, I just kind of ignore it, and then he posts. I'm like, oh, that was him then. But I saw.
It was beautiful. I like how big the line was. I'm like, that's what I like to see.
Oh yeah,
A long line.
and then I saw Glow. She came through the maze, so I know she wasn't scaring last night. I'm pretty sure I saw her. Now I can't remember if I saw her last night or if I saw her during Scare School, but I did see her go through the maze sometime in the last day or so.
Oh, that's really good.
But I know her team was the one doing a lot of the artwork in it, so I could see why she would have went through instead of scaring, just to see how it came out and how it's done.
And then to edit it maybe later.
Yeah.
You know how it is,
But-
editing.
Yep.
But everything else is pretty good. I like the set designs. I like like I said
Mhm.
before, I definitely like the atmosphere of it. I think.
Oh yeah, it's a creepy maze.
You're like, what?
It reminds me of the original Asylum. It's going to be a creepy one.
Just like if the original asylum was brought into the modern world.
Or it's basically they took the asylum and then added not a gimmick to it, but okay, it's not an asylum because we can't use asylums really much anymore. I mean, we're lucky to get it in Chambers, but with what happened with the maze in, what was it, 2016, that got canceled after for the first week because of them saying that I forgot what was it, Fear 51, Fear VR, that's what it was, Fear VR, and it was a virtual reality maze, and you were supposed to just go sit into a wheelchair, and they were going to wheel you around while you have VR glasses on. But since it was based in an asylum, so a bunch of people for mental health basically sued the park and complained and protested, so they had to pull it after the first week. Actually, pretty much after opening night or so. But what's it called? So that's why they really can't use asylum stuff anymore. But this feels like the asylum. It's got tight spaces. It's really, really creepy like the asylum. But instead of lunatic, crazy people running around, it's a bunch of hybrided mutants. So it's gonna be a fan favorite for years to come. I can see that.
I like the pig.
Yeah.
When I saw the videos at night for Nightmares Revealed and I saw the pig mask, I was like, oh, wow, this is gonna be.
Yeah, it's my mask, and it's already losing paint, dude. I showed some people a lot of the paint's starting to come off of it already. I noticed there's paint on the nose, around the mouth, on the sides that are already peeling. It's gonna probably need to get new paint within a few weeks or so.
Yeah, that's what I noticed with my mask. I noticed that a lot of the paint was coming off during scare school. I'm like, I had to go afterwards. I was like, hey, the mask is falling off. I mean, not the mask, but the paint is falling off your mask. You might want to fix it. And they're like, oh, okay, thank you for bringing it to her.
I mean, it's not noticeable, especially when you're in like show mode because everyone's just going by quick. But when you're just sitting there staring at it, you start picking, oh, there's a piece missing here. Oh, that's messed up here and there. You'll see the little bits and pieces of it, like you could see underneath it or whatever.
Yeah, you'll start to see it lapsing a little bit.
But I definitely do not want the mouth cut off on mine. I don't know if what's it called? Candyman got his mouth cut off because he turned it in to have the mouth removed. But I like the mouth on mine because then I could smile and laugh behind the mask and no one knows I'm doing that.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
I did that several times last night, laughing at people as they're going through. I'm like, because I'd scare them when I start laughing, or they'll say something, I'll start laughing, but at least they don't know that's what I'm doing because I'm hidden. So I'll be sitting there scared, and I have a big old smile under my mask and stuff. But it was fun. I got more people last night than I was expecting. I did not think I was going to, because like I was explaining, when you're in the front of the maze, you're like the introduction. So they're kind of scared to come in, but once they start going through it, that's when they start getting more scared. And being up front, I'm like, okay, I wonder how many scares I'm going to get. And I got probably a dozen last night, so I was actually surprised about that.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is going to be pretty. I mean, it's a fun area. I'm not going to lie. It's just as fun as the underground, but it's smaller. I mean, I have more room to move in the underground, but yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, but you up there, because you guys have what, 2, 3 people up front already?
We got 3. There's always going to be 3 up front. We're going to have me, a hyena, and a goat.
Nice, the Billy Goat.
Yep. So it's fun. Yep.
I auditioned for that.
And then we got a couple buddies laying around up front that are that one. What's called? We named one, and you named the other one.
That's right. I named Hank.
We got Hank and Jason. That's another thing. I'm like, don't be lazy like this. Like Jason over here, soldier. Keep it moving. You know.
Yeah. And don't be like Hank.
I was poking at Hank last night, going, "Don't be a lazy soldier like Hank over here. You know, he needs to wake up. It's time to go for duty. You know." It's like, you need to be out here working, soldier. Stop sleeping on the job. Kind of like how I did with the skeleton in Underground.
Ooh. Well, speaking of the skeleton, how about you, Michael? Is the skeleton back? That's the important question. Is it back?
Oh yeah, this little skeleton guy on the barrels.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, he is back. He is back with a vengeance, baby.
Did they fix the barrels, or are they still fucking moved around like how it was at the end of last season?
They did have him moved around a bit because I don't think they're gonna go with like the 3 stack in the beginning because like
Okay.
there were 2 barrels and then one on top that were like pretty glued together, but like we keep bumping into it, and by the end of the night it ended up getting loose. And there was one time where one of us almost like dropped a barrel on a guest, and we're like, okay, guess we have to like move these barrels to the side now. And so
Yeah,
like
because it was a good scare because if they could design it right, you could tip that barrel and it looks like it's coming, and that's a good scare. But we would break the
yeah,
damn glue off it all the time.
exactly. Like it's a great scare, but I feel like we were using it so much that it overdid
Yeah,
it.
they need it. What they could do is like put some kind of a hinge on there so it could be designed to move forward. And
Yes.
because that, like I said, it's an epic scare, and it blocks everybody, so you don't see anyone in that room. Then you can just pop out behind there. Because when they took it, instead of having them all stacked and just laid them around, and anyone walk in the room, you could just see them, so you couldn't really hide behind anything.
It was funny. They wasted the hinge on right below the payphone. There's like the underground's basically like a torn up LA subway for those who haven't gone through it. But it's like
Hmm.
there's a street sign for Fairfax below the payphone, and there's a
Uh,
hinge on it that like will go back and forth like if you hit it with the bat. But I'm like, no one sees it, and it's in like such like a tiny like corner. It's like we didn't really need to put a hinge on that. That could have just been a street sign and put the hinge on the barrel.
yeah,
Such a bad area for it too.
Exactly. Like it's a good placement, but I mean we can't really like you really use it to scare. Like I'll try to improvise with it more this year, but I mean like we'll see. Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. A lot is possible.
Very
yeah.
true.
And Cap for Vegas, I don't know how scheduling works. But how does the break system work for Horror Unleashed?
So basically, I honestly, it's a lot different from Scary Farm because I used to have like, I would go in the maze for like an hour or two and then have like 30-minute breaks and then a 45-minute lunch. For here, we go 45 minutes and then a 15-minute and then 45 minutes and then 15-minute break. And we get like a 30-minute lunch, kind of like uh, towards the middle, maybe, but they're weird with that. But I don't know. The 15 minutes seems so short. Like I sit down and they're like, "Okay, you got 10 minutes." I'm like, "What? What?"
What? What?
But yeah, we don't see the guests like backstage. We have our own like separate thing. It's totally different.
Mm.
And that yeah.
I was gonna say, getting used to this cast A, cast B is gonna be weird this year. I mean, this is
Yeah.
how it used to be. I guess what we've been doing last year was new, so this is how it kind of always has been. But
What you guys
it's just weird.
what you guys did last year was totally new, and I didn't like it at all. It was the
No.
weird
Oh, really?
system that they
Well,
did.
that wasn't new.
Yeah, that
What
was
I
was
loved
it?
it.
I didn't even know what it was. I was just going based on my own schedule.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it was. It was going based off your own schedule. And I was like, that is not how it's gonna work around here. And
Yeah, it was
so,
like what? It was like you scared for like an hour 25, and then you had like a 30-minute break or something like that, 40-minute break. Then you scared for like another hour 25, then you had your lunch, and then another hour 25. And it was kind of like that. Now it's like
then you
every
had to
hour.
rely on people to tap you out. I'm like, you can't rely on people to tap you out.
Yeah.
And now with this
Now it's
system,
hour on, hour off.
Yeah. I like how you're forced.
Your first
out
can
of
tap
it.
you.
Exactly.
But it's weird because lunch now is like, okay, you got your hour on, so what's called you hang out in the break room for like 10 minutes, and you go clock out for lunch for 30 minutes, and you have to go clock back in and go back to the break room and chill out for another 30 minutes before you go back into the maze. It's weird. But I mean, if you break it down, you're only technically scaring if you're there 8 hours and you're on and off. You're only there for what, 4 hours worth of scaring.
Yeah.
So I
Like
feel like we
Yeah.
have more hours worth of scaring the other way.
My time is at 5.
Times that by 5.
Yeah, versus
Yeah, so I would probably only get like maybe like 3 or 4 hours of scaring a night. Cause
Yeah.
like I get there at 5. My makeup's at 5:20. Then the park doesn't open until 7, so we basically just hang out until then. And then yeah, 7 o'clock will hit. 8 o'clock I take my break, back at 9, break at 10, back at 11, and then break at 12, and then we close at 1. So
Yeah, I'm there at 6:40, and then I don't go in the maze till almost 8 o'clock.
dang.
Yeah, and then for me, my haunt's a little bit different, but like I don't get there till like 1, and then I don't leave till like 9:30, so I'm like there for like 8 consecutive hours. I'm just,
Yeah, but yours doesn't go as late as ours does. I was looking that up.
yeah,
Yours is more in the day too. But
That's
you guys
awesome.
can pull it off in the day too, because you're in a warehouse, so that it's like, okay, once you walk in, it's nighttime already. So
So you're already rocking and rolling.
yeah.
by the time I'm off, you guys are like midway.
I know.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I'm just like, I'm off, guys.
Be like, hi, I'm
So-
over. I'm not.
I mean,
How long does your makeup take, Kat?
Well, funny story about that. So for Exorcist, where I used to be, but I'm not anymore, unfortunately, they took me out of Exorcist. Long story short, that makeup took, at first, it took like over an hour, but then they got better at it, so it took like 15-20 minutes, and obviously I can't show pictures, so when I go to visit, I'll show you like pictures of, what I look like there. But yeah, it just, they had this the airbrush too, but this airbrush I did not like. I like the airbrush for Scary Farm better. This one they just put actual like foundation and like actual makeup, not like the airbrush, not like that.
No.
So
What's
it's like,
funny?
Yes.
Say what's funny. Oh yeah, keep going.
oh no, the only thing I do like about this haunt that I noticed Scary Farm didn't do or has never done is that they at least give us hot towels and makeup removers for
nice.
Friday night. So I'm like, thank goodness you guys do that, because last year couldn't even get makeup wipes. I had to ask people for them, and then I mean, yeah, that's the only thing I really like about this haunt, is that they at least like have like hot towels, but like they're gone by the end of the night. But I'm in Scarecrow now, so I'm the first mace. I'm the first mace to leave, so we get out at 9:15, and then we're supposed to clock out at 9:30. So,
What's funny is the very first video. No, I was gonna say the first video I saw that was released of Horror Unleashed was by Five Fires, and was taken down like several hours later because he wasn't supposed to release it yet. And I'm watching it, and I go, I could see Cat right there. I back it up like 3 times, like that's Cat right there in Exorcist. I spotted that instantly.
It's funny.
And I didn't even know what maze you're in, and I'm going. I just knew you were in Contacts, and when I was seeing the Exorcist maze, I'm like, I have a feeling it's going to be this maze. And as I'm thinking that, I see you go by. I'm like, oh, there she is.
yeah, hopefully I see all of you guys when I come on October 2nd.
Oh, you'll be seeing me for sure.
Well, yeah. But I do want to do something with you guys. I want to try to make it a trend, but like my own thing, because I was thinking about it. I was talking with my friend. I want to take short little videos with all of my haunt friends and then mash them together into like one cool video, and then I'm gonna post it and see if it catches on and if other people do it. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I want to do it like for a haunt thing, and it looks cool.
That'd be cool.
So like yeah, if I tell you like, okay, like post for this like few seconds, just do it. Just like, it's gonna look so freaking cool like when it's done.
Just listen.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
listen to her. Do not.
I have a question about the Scarecrow maze. Is it like the one that was there this year, like the one with the slash music?
No.
I heard Unleashed is bigger than Hollywood's.
That's crazy.
It's yeah, you have to see the videos. I can't really like say. Or you said you're coming in November too, huh? Probably when by the time I back home.
Yeah, it's like the middle of November.
Yeah, I'm probably be
Dang.
gone by then, so unfortunately you won't be able to see me.
Shoot.
Yeah. But no, I watched the video. So I've seen the Scarecrow here, and I've seen the one in Vegas in the videos, and it looks like Vegas has bigger sets, more effects. Like there's a whole scene where it looks like a tornado's coming, and they don't have that in the one in Hollywood.
That's the memorable moment, one, because they have memorable moments in every house.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I,
and I noticed it wasn't like that in Hollywood's in their video. It was just like a set, and you just walk through it. Where that one, it feels like you're in like a tornado in the video I saw.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I
yeah,
went to the Horror Nights in Hollywood a couple days ago, and yeah, that Scarecrow maze was it was funny. I went through all the mazes, but the two that I waited the longest for were Scarecrow and Monstros, which was
Oh
crazy. The
wow!
non-IPs were the ones I waited over an hour for, but like both were amazing. Like the Scarecrow maze was so good. So like I'm sad you won't be in it if I go in November, but like
it's
I'm
so
so
cute.
glad to go through it again.
I'm
Well,
afraid of scarecrows.
Oh,
I'll
you
tell you
hate
this
it.
much. I'll tell you this much, Michael. The lines aren't as long as the ones in the park, so you won't really be waiting that long, to be honest.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's what's crazy is for every other maze though I waited less than 40 minutes. Like I waited 20 minutes for Terrifier. And as soon as I walked out, I went over to Poltergeist and I was like, "Oh, where's the line?" They're like, "Oh, there is none. Just walk right in." I was like, "No way." I literally
What?
walked right in. Yeah.
For
I
poltergeist?
tried to convince my
Yeah,
friends to go over nights, but he won't do it because of the lines.
yeah.
He's like, those lines get crazy.
For poltergeist
Insane.
is crazy. That for poltergeist.
Surprisingly, yeah, Poltergeist, and it was the best maze there. Surprisingly, like I'm a
That's what I
huge
heard. It was supposed to be one of the scariest mazes.
Yeah, I'm a huge Terrifier fan, huge Five Nights at Freddy's fan, but like I that Poltergeist maze was incredible. And like I grew up watching that movie too, so that was awesome to see. Also the Wyatt Six maze was also surprisingly
Yeah.
one of my
That's
favorites
what I
too.
heard from a lot of people who don't watch wrestling. They go, Wyatt Six was good. I'm like, that's like one of the ones I wanted to go. Top three I wanted to see was Wyatt Six, Terrifier, and Five Nights.
Yeah, and what's funny is that was my top three too because I have a lot of friends who are super into WWE, so I know a lot of the lore. So like going
Oh
through,
yeah.
I one of my friends that I went with is like a huge WWE fan, so like he knew more than I did, but like I at least like knew the lore enough to like understand the maze. But the other two people I went with, my brother and my cousin, haven't even like watched a second of it, so they were so confused.
No, I'm a big Wyatt Six fan. I'm a big Bray Wyatt fan. I watched them for many, many years. I was sad when he passed. I mean, so I liked how the one here actually had a, like, you know, when a movie's over and someone passed, they're like, it's for whatever. When you walk out the maze, it had a thing with Bray Wyatt and it said for Bray Wyatt. And I'm like, he would have loved that, man. He would have digged this
Yeah.
maze.
So
That
Like
maze was
he's one of the
incredible.
reasons that got me back into wrestling because I liked his character because it's kind of like a haunt character. Like he was when he first was out there, he was kind of like a hillbilly cult leader, and then he became the Fiend, which was like a Joker beast kind of creature that he was unstoppable. But he had like two personas. He was the Fiend when he would like become his beast version, but his normal stuff he'd be like a kind of like a sinister Mr. Rogers, and he would have like this show called the Happy Fun Time Show, and he'd basically have what's it called, like puppets and stuff like that. It was kind of like a kids, but it was more dark. Like they would say something, he would kill one of the puppets and stuff like that. And yeah, he passed away very young. He was like 37, 38, 39, something like that. So what's it called? Yeah, and then it was kind of they were setting up a big storyline when he passed away, and that's his brother is the one who is Uncle Howdy. He came in and basically revived his kind of thing and created. He brought all the people that were ever involved with his like in the stories and people that would fit, and he made the Wyatt Six, which is basically like all the people. Yeah, it's like his group now. So
Yeah.
it
I
was
love that
really
they
really
put
cool.
this on the shirt too, which is
oh
nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
wow. I
but
like
this
this
is the
shirt.
guy I wanted to come see.
Oh, nice. I love
He's
it.
the clown.
I was
Oh
so
man.
happy I got to get a picture with him when he was running around the park. Not David Howard Thornton. I would die if that was him.
Oh yeah,
But like,
exactly.
yeah, just
I
the
do feel
art actor that was going around.
Hey, you never
with the
know.
videos I've seen, I feel like Florida had a better actor for some reason. Like I don't know why. It just he felt so close to Art the Clown on some of the videos I've seen.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn. But the one thing I
yeah,
did notice is a lot of the makeup in the maze looked kind of like a mask. They go, it's all prosthetics. I'm like, no, their eyes, everything looks like more of a mask. But that's just what I've
yeah,
seen off videos. Like, there's versions where he was like himself, but there's a lot that where they look more like a mask.
So two of them
yeah.
are
When I was
actually on
going through
makeup,
the
and then
maze,
most of them are mask characters. That's what John
Yeah.
Murdy said. So
And I
who's
know in Florida, the
that makes
majority of them were
yeah,
all
because
prosthetic.
a lot of them did look like masks in the maze. Yeah, so that
Yeah.
does make sense that
John
John
Murdy cut
Murdy said.
costs? He's a sellout. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm also so mad that the one in Orlando, like I haven't seen a POV yet. I'm gonna watch it because I didn't want to see any spoilers. But it looks better too. Like they got the dry and wet path, they have the chicken exit, they have like, but like what I also didn't really like is I almost like fell in the Terrifier maze
Uh-oh.
because I don't know if like you guys have seen the POV, but you know the scene where there's like that puppet giant art head that like
Yeah,
comes
yeah, yeah.
out. So that effect, I think, like wasn't working or something that day
Oh
because
no.
it didn't even occur to me until I was out of the maze that it was probably that room. But I walk into a room and I think I'm supposed to keep walking straight, and then I like trip over like a like it's pitch black. I can't see what it is, but it's basically like a stand. And then I stop myself. I don't fall, but then I see like the outline of like what looks like the art head, and then I'm like, huh. And then I leave, and then like the room is just pitch black. So I guess it just wasn't working that day. But like, yeah, it was like you turn in that room, but I almost tripped over it.
I
Dang.
was gonna say I like the facade of the one in Hollywood, but I feel like the maze in Florida is bigger. Like what I've seen, it looks bigger. The rooms look bigger. It looks longer.
Yeah,
But I
from what
guess
I've
they had to
seen,
tone down the water effect because when they first tried it, it broke and people were just getting drenched because it was just pouring water. It was literally a car wash, and yeah, it was just messing up. So they had to make it now. It's just like drips.
I heard it flooded on the
That's
first
what it
day.
was. Okay, that's what it
Yeah,
was. It was flooded.
So we have the
but
best facade, and Florida has the best flow through. What's up with
but
that?
what's funny is like I went through and it wasn't even that wet. Like I like maybe felt I got sprayed a couple times, but it was so like
Yeah.
minuscule. And like also they kept hyping up like the bad smells like in the bathroom scene and stuff like that, and I'm like Holidays in Hell smelled worse, if I'm being honest.
I
Yeah.
did too. Yeah.
You would
Yeah.
think Terrifier would be like the worst smelling maze out of all of them.
And that's what they
Every
were hyping it up too. They're like the bathroom scene. We're not sparing anyone. We're going hard. And then I went in and I like took a deep breath in through the nose, and I'm like,
we
fine.
took a whiff of it, and
Like the
we were
elephant room
good.
smelled in Chambers the first year. I'm just playing. But no, what was crazy is oh shit, I just went blank on what the fuck I was gonna say. Um, no, yeah, what's called? I noticed that Hollywood and Florida, Florida does everything. It seems better. Like that was the better version of the event. Like everything I've seen, like the Wyatt Six maze was completely different in Florida, and I knew
Yeah.
that they were going to do it. So the Wyatt Six in Florida was designed more like you're going through backstage WWE. It was more of the Firefly Funhouse, and then Hollywood was more of his cult back in his early days, and so both of those were different. Terrifier looked better in Florida because you actually had more animatronics, and they had projections in Hollywood, which kind of was weird.
Yeah. The only thing I saw about the White Six maze was, and now I know for sure it was in Florida, was someone was like walking through like the backstage of SmackDown, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool, and I was like hyping it up to my friend, and I'm like, they did not have that scene in Hollywood, but
Yeah,
like that was his favorite maze, and it was my second favorite, but it was still like amazing, but like. I was like kind of like sad. I thought we were gonna like, as you said, like see more of like the backstage of WWE. I was
yeah.
like, that's so cool. But
I
it was
honestly
funny to
don't
see
mind.
LA Knight shake up.
I was like, I honestly do not know which version I liked better because I like both of them because I like the backstage part, but I also like the classic version of it because the one in Hollywood seems more scary than the one in Florida, but the one in
Yeah,
Florida feels more badass kind of and bigger kind of. So
yeah. I have to do more research on the Florida mazes for sure and watch those POVs.
Yeah, they
yeah,
need to be studied for some reason because I don't know how
and
they
the
do better
POVs that they
than
do in
Hollywood.
Hollywood are much. You have better, more bloggers in Hollywood that do better like
Yeah.
POVs than if you see in Florida. So
And also, what I am not a fan of is apparently, and I don't know if it's just a rumor or not, but Terror Tram this year was supposed to be Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And but
oh,
yeah, but Jason Blum was like, "Could I please get another year, please, please?" And they were like,
Oh.
"Okay."
oh,
But like,
dude,
and
that
it
would have
was
been
supposed to
sick.
be Killer Clowns, and I'm like, nobody wants another Blumhouse Terror Tram. A Killer Clowns Terror Tram? How amazing would that have
Yeah,
been?
Yeah, why would anybody
yeah.
else want the same Blumhouse Terror Tram?
Only one person wants it, and it's Jason Blum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one. That's only one person out of what? Thousands of
Dude, I
people?
would have loved a Killer Clowns, mate. I mean, Terror Trim. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, because
They
that
could put like the whole
the
tent down there, like the circus tent, kind of, and like, oh, that'd be sick.
because like the maze itself a couple years ago was fantastic because that's one of my favorite movies. So that was so
Oh, hell
amazing to
yeah.
see that. But like I can't imagine what they would do with Terror Tram because they would have so much space. It would be incredible. They would kill it. Hopefully they do it next year unless Blumhouse wants to do it again.
Can I have
How
another
many years
year,
has Blumhouse done it now? Like
please?
2 or 3 years now? 3 or 4 now?
Yeah, this is like their third. And it's really
Yeah.
funny because like in line they were doing like trivia for Black Phone 2, like about them. And I'm like, the
Oh.
movie hasn't even come out yet. Like, what are you doing trivia for the movie?
Yeah,
They're
That's what
like,
it
what the
looked
hell?
for. What's called Black Phones area in the Terror Tram. It was all from the new movie, and I'm like, why are you gonna put a new
yeah,
movie that no one's seen out yet?
exactly. And
Spoiler alert.
basically it was hyping up the Black Phone 2. And I'm like I loved the first one, but the second one doesn't really look like it's like my cousin said that it seems like a totally different movie that they're like, wait, we could turn this into a Black Phone sequel.
Yeah, that's
Like
what
But
how
they
it's like,
Megan.
said.
Well, I haven't seen Megan 2, but how they turned Megan 2 basically into Terminator
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what I
and
that's
then
heard.
apparently Megan's an ally in this version, so I'm like, what the? How
yeah.
is
Yeah.
she an ally
Blumhouse
now?
Blumhouse sequels are never good. Like Happy Death Day, I love that movie. Happy Death Day
Yeah.
to You. Oh my god, that is one of the worst movies I've seen. Like, there's literally a scene in the movie where they try to fool the principal from the school. So a student is like, I know how to fool him. She comes in glasses and pretends to be a blind foreign exchange student. I'm like, this isn't a Disney Channel or Nickelodeon original movie. This is a Blumhouse horror movie. And like, the guy literally takes off the glasses, snaps in her face, and blinks, and he goes, like in this exact tone, he goes, "You're not blind," and it's like
Of
it's
course
such a
not.
stupid,
Like, am
stupid
I watching the
movie.
Disney Channel right now?
What kind of
I know,
script
right?
writing is
It's
this?
not like a Nickelodeon or Disney Channel movie.
What kind of
Like,
script
what's it
writing
called?
is this?
Blumhouse did Halloween. Halloween was dope. Then they put out Halloween Kills, and it was like, okay, this is a little different, but it's still kind of cool. And then they put out Halloween Ends. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what the hell?
I saw all three of those in the theater, and watching people's reaction to each one, like, yeah, this is cool for Halloween. Yeah, Halloween cool kills. This is good. Then you see Halloween Ends, and everyone's like, what the hell did we just watch?
You just see everyone just go like,
It
I mean,
seems
over
like
the years, I've started to appreciate it more, but it's just there. I skip through probably a quarter of the movie because there's a lot of it that just it's just I don't need to see a love story. I'm trying to watch a horror movie right now. Like I
yeah.
don't need to see like okay, let's. It could have been a whole nother movie because of that.
Yeah, like my brother and I are going through and watching the Friday the 13th, and we've only seen the first two so far,
wait, where are
and
you
like
watching them at?
we're renting them. Like the library near our house has DVDs, so we like
Oh
rent the
man,
DVD. But it was so funny. We're two movies in and we haven't seen one hockey mask.
he doesn't
And
get to
like
the third.
yeah, and it's funny because like we the main thing that we were joking about in the second one is like after they killed Jason and he's wearing the potato bag and they take it off, you don't see what his face looks like, but it just like cuts to them after they take off the mask. And then they just turn around and walk out of the house. They just like take it off and basically just be like, dang, he's ugly, and then just walk away. It's like, they like
You're so used to what Jason looks like, and when you actually go and watch the movies, you're like, he doesn't get it till like 3 movies in. The look that everyone knows him by.
It's like watching Hellraiser and Pinhead only being in it for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
Or
like
the new Candyman with him only at the end.
Yeah, exactly. It's just what's up with early horror movies and false advertising?
That's how they get your.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy that
Some of the legacy movies are good. Like I just watched the what was it, Scream 5 last night, and that was always a good one.
I've only seen the first 2 Scream movies. I wasn't a huge fan of the second one, but the first one is like peak cinema.
Oh yeah.
I love that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see what he's gonna do in the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie because
I liked his.
I'm ready to see what he's going to do in Scream 7 with him coming back.
Sorry.
I said I can't wait to see him in Scream 7 when he comes back. See how they're going to do that.
That's gonna be great. I didn't know that was happening.
I like it.
Yeah.
I love him. It was so funny because like I know him since like I grew up like watching kids movies. Obvious. Yeah, I know him as Shaggy, which is so funny.
Like Zoid Scoob.
I remember him from Scream and like some other movies before that. So I grew up with him. He was always like a wild guy, and then he became Shaggy, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And then I got stuck with him as Shaggy and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a mystery.
I love he's even the voice for Shaggy in the animated stuff now. Like he's not even just like the James Gunn movies. Like he is Shaggy now.
Yeah.
He is Shag Master.
He's the Shag Man.
I bought one a few years ago. It was Scooby-Doo and Elvira, and I'm pretty sure he was in that one too.
That's awesome.
Can you do the voice?
If I remember right, it was Scooby-Doo and Elvira, and they were going after someone from Batman. It was weird. It was a weird one. No, it was like fighting Batman, if I remember right.
Weird.
I think he was going after Scarecrow or something. It was. I need to watch it. It's been a few years, but if I remember there being a Scooby-Doo tied to Batman, and I remember there being one with Elvira, and I swear it was the same movie, like all together. I'm like, we have Elvira and Batman and Scooby-Doo. I'm like, that's just weird.
Why? It's like you can, but why?
Yeah.
Watch out, Cat. They're coming after you, Scarecrow.
No.
Yeah, they're coming after you. They're coming.
No. Not if I come after you first. No.
Go after
Yay.
Michael first.
Oh, God.
I thought the wretched warrior for a reason.
I could put up.
I'm literally gonna freaking crawl through the fucking maze and just be like, just confuse all the monsters. Be like, what? I kid you not. That's what a guest did last week in the maze. Like, I was like, I thought this. I saw this guest. They're literally crawling on the floor like they're like a dog or something. I'm like,
Oh,
what the hell? I scared them anyway, but then they turn their head and they just keep on crawling. And I'm just like, I want to do that at least once. And just
Cat's gonna go through chilling chambers and start twerking in the underground like I'm home.
Me too. I'm gonna point at them and be like, and they're gonna be like,
twerk the whole way through the room.
no, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, everyone, and be like, oh, there she is. There she is.
I'm trying not to expose my booty very much this year because like it's so funny. Everyone has a haunt nickname, and my nickname is Booty because
He's got booty.
there was one time where in my area of the underground where I could like duck through like a window of like a flipped over train, and like I would always do that, and like I would have to cut in between the line of people, and a lot of the times people wouldn't see me when I'm like halfway through the other side scaring people, which
But they see your ass.
is valid. Yeah, exactly. So I had a couple people like bump into me, but like there was not a big, never thought anything of it. But there was one time where I was bending over staring someone. I felt someone literally bank and then grab my butt. Like it was like a, and then bam, and I was like,
Michael's getting molested over here, scared.
I didn't know who it was. And then I just see this like larger, older gentleman turn the corner.
Oh, hell
and
no.
he looks me dead in my eyes, and in a southern accent, he goes, "I saw that booty." And I was like, that was like one of the few times I broke character. I didn't say it. I was just stunned. I didn't know what to. I was just frozen for a second.
Hey, the man knows what he wants.
He does, and it was my booty.
I
I'm
got slapped.
so glad I'm behind a barricade this year.
Oh,
I got slapped one time when I was in Club Chupacabra. This one lady spanked me, and I told Steven and gave him like, she touched me. She touched me.
I really can't remember many bad incidents other than the lady blowing, someone hit a vape pen, just blew it right in my face. I'm like, come on. I'm like, I don't mind, but not right now while I'm working.
Thanks for your contributions to the smoke, but we have enough in the maze.
Yeah.
So my rule is, if it doesn't have THC in it, I don't want you to blow it in my face.
I agree.
Oh God.
I'll get second.
Oh, man.
But I will not get nicotine on my face. No.
No, but then we had the flasher, like the first week last year. That was still one of the funniest moments.
I was so mad that the flasher was caught literally 2 rooms before ours.
Someone
There was another one. I
It
saw
was
one
a
because I saw
flasher,
someone
but then
flash
they
in
were
my
caught and
room.
like stopped like right before our room.
No, someone else did because I remember she walked through the underground. She just had her shirt up the whole time and walked through the underground.
I was on break or something.
I mean, she had like a bra, but it was a clear as day see-through bra. Like you could see everything. And I'm just like, wow. She went through the underground, then she went into the club, and then I don't know what happened after. So that, I guess there's 2 people.
I'll tell you that. It kept me awake the entire shift.
Having Rob Zombie possibly there, that had me going all shift.
Yeah, Rob Zombie was there, and then Trey Cool from Green Day were there, but none of them went through our maze, and I'm like,
And if they did, they went through our breaks.
yeah. No, I was so mad. Like, and Rachel was the spine master, saw him because he was there on his day off on the day he was at the park, and I'm like, are you serious? Because I'm like biggest Green Day fan. They're like my favorite band of all time. They are my favorite band of all time. So like,
I remember him posting that picture with them in the park.
no, I'm like, I've seen them 3 times live, but I'm like dying to at least just talk with them once. They're like, oh man, I love them.
Well, don't forget, in a few weeks, you gotta wake me up when September ends.
Exactly. We gotta wake up Billy Joe, guys.
We gotta wake him up because he's asleep.
Billy came through the maze last night. I was like, all right, soldier, keep it moving. He just started laughing or something.
That's awesome.
I forgot what I said to him, but he started laughing as he was going through. It's like, all right, recruit. I forgot what it was, but
That's so funny.
I'm calling you all lab rats this season.
No.
that's what I was. Kept going, I smell human. Is that you, human? Or something like that.
That's awesome.
No, since I get to hear the video all night long, I just start quoting the video.
That's awesome.
You could be more than you could ever be.
Are you ready to unleash your inner beast? That's one of the things I kept going, like, are you ready to unleash your inner beast, soldier?
That's awesome.
Yeah. But I have to yell pretty loud because that mask is thick, so yeah, and it's kind of loud in the front, so it's like trying to get it over everything.
Yeah, you really have to like scream. Exactly.
And what's crazy, I watched the hyena a bunch of times. They would go over by this light, and we have this flashing light right in the front, and they'd be underneath it, and it would just be flashing on them, and they almost look like an animatronic, but they're obviously a person. And I'm like, that is looking cool. Because
awesome.
there's someone on the ground over there, and they're like eating them, and what's it called? The light's flashing, and it looks literally like an animatronic, and people are like, oh, look at the animatronic, and it's a real person.
That's awesome.
It's cool. I'm definitely getting a bandana for Thursday, though. That I was sweating too hard in that mask. It was getting in my face and everything. And because my mask doesn't have I only have a cut in the mouth and in my eyes to breathe out of, so all my sweat just pools in the nose because the nose sticks out. So when I'm sitting there like snorting like a pig and stuff, it's just going straight in my nose, and I'm like choking basically. So everyone kept getting water. I'm like, no, I keep going in the back room just to blow my nose because it's just pulling up right there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the only negative thing I don't like about the mask, but everything else is fun. I'm like, maybe I could stuff some Kleenex in there. So I don't know. It's just, that's why I'm like, I need a bandana, something, because it's just all coming down, just staying right here.
Yeah.
Because it sticks right there, and it has like a little openings, not opening, but it's, yeah, because of where it pops out, so it just huddles right in that area.
Exactly.
But other than that, it's fun. Being in a mask is pretty fun because then no one knows who you are. Putting eye black on for the first time was definitely interesting. So
Oh yeah.
I kept going, all right, is this enough? They're like, add a little more, add a little more. I'm like, cool.
Silverado.
It's funny how like some things never change from last year because like
Yeah.
a a lot of the times like people would like I don't know if you guys got a lot of hey you look like blank like a lot of people would relate you to someone but for me at least like 2 or 3 times a day people would say I look like
I know
the
which
guy
one you're
from
talking
Home
about. I forget
Alone.
the name.
And that was their exact quote, just the guy from Home Alone. But just by looking at me, I know exactly which guy they're talking about, unfortunately. But I thought I was over. I would get that and Post Malone, which I do not see at all. But yesterday, someone said, "Hey, it's the guy from Home Alone," and then I immediately just went like, "Oh, I'm gonna be hearing this all. I'm never gonna escape this."
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, the only negative thing is being a soldier. I was like, all right, soldier, keep it moving and stuff. And they're like, I ain't no soldier. Don't be calling me no soldier. So I'm like, all right, come on now. We're just having fun.
This is make believe.
Calling someone a soldier was not the, insult that I thought I was going to get mad at. Calling him a lab
Yeah,
rat, I thought they'd get mad at. But no, calling him a soldier is what pissed them off.
crazy.
But it's going to be a fun opening week. I'm excited for tomorrow.
And I'm happy going in with already with like a year of experience now behind me. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel more like prepared than I did last year because I was like a little more nervous, but now I'm like more excited. I'm like, I'm ready. Like, get me in there. I'm ready to start.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And especially opening up a new maze this year, it's crazy because I'm like one of the first ones that like gets to bring that character to life.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
And if you look at the artwork of the maze, there is a pig on the artwork, but it's not my pig, but it's the only pig that's in the maze. So I'm like the only pig in the maze. So I'm like, yeah, that's me. It's just he's wearing a
And it's
different
your
costume.
issue
I
view.
thought was gonna be you
Yeah.
first.
I'm like, the face is the same, but the costume he's like wearing like it almost looks like a jail outfit, and I'm like, no,
Yeah,
I'm like in a guard outfit. So if they would have done that, I'm like, yeah, that's me up front. But
You look like a guard
that's funny.
already.
oh man, I'm so glad I get to wear a hat too. It's so much better than not just having my hair spiked up. Because I'm like, yeah, I
Yeah.
get to sweat in my hat and not worry about it. And when it gets cold, I just keep my hat on.
Did they put the logos on it finally?
No.
Ooh.
But the bad thing is, when you leave the break room to go to Cruise Nest, you have to be in full character. So literally, I'll be chilling in the break room. I'm like, all right, we need to go clock in for lunch. Now get in a full costume and go right back out, just to go around a corner and get back out of costume.
Ooh.
Because right where, yeah, we have to go right behind Eight Fingers 9. As soon as you go, when you're out of the view of guests, now you can just take everything off again. So
Yeah, I think
that's the.
awesome prop.
Luckily, so far I was able to bring my stuff to the break room, so I'm not going to have to worry about that. I do know someone did not bring a hot box. They brought a bag and they could not find it. It was supposed to be brought to the break room and no one brought it, and it got lost by the end of the night.
Did they
Yeah, there
So
were a couple people in my maze who had that issue too. But I don't know if it's just like new blackouts, if that's the issue.
yeah, because the guy was what's called clocking out in front of me. He was talking when we were getting the cards and stuff. He was like, "Yeah, you were supposed to bring my stuff," and they were like, "Yeah, we don't have it here. It's not in the break room. It's not in the maze. We'll go get security. We'll go walk around, see if we can find it." And I'm like, damn, I feel bad because here it is, like 12 something at night, and now you're out
Yeah.
looking for all your stuff.
After you're exhausted from scare acting all night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was like barely making it home on the drive last night. I was so exhausted.
You're like,
Oh yeah. And then what's called having eye black, so it made my eyes kind of watery. And then when I took the
Yeah.
makeup off, I got that shit in my eyes, and it just was my eyes were
Same.
just watery and burning all night.
Yeah, me too. I was like I forgot my makeup remover at home, so when I drove home praying I didn't get pulled over. So like if I look at a cop and I just have like my face paint on, but like it was funny because like when I got home I also had like eye black on and stuff. So like when I got it off, like it went like under my eye and got caught in there, and I was like, ow, 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 ow.
dang.
I'm like, that was one of the reasons why I didn't know if I was going to even make it for the video tonight because my eyes were burning so bad from when I woke up, they were still sore. Like, I'm just like, oh, it hurts so bad.
Dang.
Like, it just felt like someone maced me. Like, it just was burning.
Yeah, that's horrible.
But that was my first time using the makeup remover, and it had like a little bit of stuff in it. And like I said, I had to get the black out. So I'm like wiping it, and I got it in my eyes, and then just burning from it. I'm just like, oh god.
Ugh.
But I'm going to get some better eye black. The what I was using last night, it worked really, really good, but there's not much to it. So I'm like, I need to get something that will work better.
Yeah.
Someone recommended it. I forgot what brand it was. I think it was Maybelline, but it's kind of like what was it? It's kind of like a mascara on a stick, and it worked good because you just draw it on real quick, and you're not like having to use Q-tips. But it's like $12 for a stick, and I used half a stick just last night. I'm like, yeah, I need to get something better because I'm not blowing half a stick every single night.
Yeah. You're not spending what, like, I can't do math, like $24 a week? Is that it? No,
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. Yeah, $24 a week. I can do it. I can do math.
Yep. I'm like, I am not going to sit there and do that. I need to get something better.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked really good. Like, I mean, it was because it didn't really come off. It just stayed on good. So I'm like, oh, well, it works good, but it's just too expensive to be using all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So I found my friend told me where they used to go. There's some store out in Orange County that they would go to and get makeup and stuff for when they worked on for like eye black. So I'm gonna go check that out tomorrow. They weren't open today, so may stop there, grab that, just to have something for backup.
Yeah.
But it was definitely interesting seeing all the new people in their new roles last year. What's called in the back. Like I've seen some people I know who were in Goring that are now in new zones. I've seen people who were what's called in Carnival in new zones this year. So, like, I mean, I don't know them. I mean, some I know, some I just know who they are. But just seeing them in different roles, because I know a lot of people got switched up this year on streets. So seeing them in like new roles, I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But. And then I got a little peek of the Mary costume, and that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
I remember, I think it was, they posted in our group chat for a second. I'm like, yeah, I like that. So it's going to be that. Those are the three. I would say the four mazes I'm wanting to go through is obviously ours again. Well, not even. I wouldn't even. I've been through ours enough times now, so I would say Mary, Chilling Chambers, Cinema Slasher, and then what was the other one?
Mesmer?
Probably Widows. Oh, definitely Mesmer too. I'm talking about like more
Last
of the
year,
yeah. I
right?
definitely want to go through Mesmer a few times.
Yeah.
I'm sad Mesmer's leaving.
Me too. That was if I wasn't in Chambers, I was hoping for Mesmer just because like when I only went to Scary Farm once as a guest, and Mesmer was the maze like I remembered the most. So like that would be cool to be a part of like the closing year of that. But when they offered me the same role in Chambers, I'm like, yes, please, please, please. I had so much this year. I'm like, I'm so happy to be back. I love it.
I was so close to coming back to Chambers too. They go, "What was your character last year?" Pasta asked me, "What was your character last year?" I go, "I was the bouncer in Chambers." She goes, "I can see you working as that." And then Billy goes, how would you like the new maze? I go, I'll take the new maze.
That's awesome.
So I'm like, I basically almost had an option. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go with the new because that was something I wanted to open up. I knew Enzo was already in there, so I was like, okay, I'll do that.
Exactly.
But
You
then
already got
but I
it.
kept
So
going. Yeah, I kept going. Did I make the right choice? I'm like, because I had a feeling, what if Steven goes back to Chambers? Who else is going to be in Chambers? I'm going to miss it, but at least I can go as a guest. And then when I found out Steven was doing the zoo, I'm like, okay, I'm so happy I chose what I chose.
yeah, exactly.
So it's very, I'm like I said, I'm very similar as the same character, but different, more or like animalistic. Like that's how they describe my character, as animalistic. So I try to, it's more of the bouncer, but more animalistic creature, monster kind of.
Nice.
But I'm not an animal. I'm a mutant. Remember, we can't be saying, we're not using the A word.
Oh,
We were banned from using the A word.
Oh, dang.
They are
Not
really
a-
worried about PETA.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't
So
even
we
think about
cannot use the A word, that we are not that. We are mutants, we are creatures, we're beasts, we're hybrids, but we are not that.
That's crazy.
Even though they mention it numerous times on the video in front of the maze.
Hopefully
It's funny,
PETA
it's like,
doesn't give
you
us a
can't
mess.
say this, you can't do this, but we're just going to keep saying it on the damn video.
Yeah. You can't mute what's already been recorded.
Yeah,
PETA can't stop us.
no,
They could take down one of us, but they can't take all of us.
Exactly.
yeah,
We're a whole army.
but I can't wait. I'm going to try to stay away from spoilers of Mary until I go, but I can't wait to start seeing videos of the zoo just to see people's reactions. And I want to see the cast. I want to see the full cast finally. That's what I'm excited to see, just to see how everyone's doing. I know how we're doing up front. I want to see how everybody else is doing. I know how Cast A is doing because I got to see it, but I want to see how the rest of Cast B is doing.
I know. I need to see Cast
But-
A sometime.
Yeah. No, I've seen it when we did the Scare School. That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen what my cast is, so I'm kind of curious to see how we're doing.
I like
Your cast is doing really good.
Your cast scares me in the aviary.
Yeah,
I'm so surrounded in my life. And vulnerable.
it's a crazy, dark, it's an insane maze. Like I said, when the lights are off and you feel like you're really kind of in, like I feel more in the environment than I was in Trick or Treat with the lights off.
It feels more in tune.
Like lights off Trick or Treat feels like, yeah, I'm going through a haunted house kind of. This feels like, there's a few times when we were getting everybody out the other night that I'm like I said, when we were in the sewer, I'm like, I feel like I'm in an actual sewer, abandoned sewer, just going through it right now. Like it's that dark and all you're seeing is a teeny bit of light. I'm like, I feel like I'm really there.
Exactly.
That's so funny.
Scary.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're gonna be definitely a hit this year. I can tell that. We're gonna go viral or be on the news.
Oh yeah, sure.
And we're
Especially
definitely
with the way those lines are looking now.
Oh yeah. I guarantee we're going to be having celebrities go through our maze this year because we're the new one.
Yeah.
We're gonna be heavy favorites.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, KTLA was already there this morning. I know someone who was from Cast A, they had to come in and be their character this morning.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or that's what they mentioned in the group chat. So I haven't seen the video yet, so I don't know. The only thing I seen in a clip was of Mary. They showed the front of Mary, so I don't know how much they showed of our maze, but
Yeah.
just knowing that someone from our maze was there for this news, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
I was just looking at that.
anyway, not to cut it short, but I'm going to head off here soon, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably have to start heading out too. Thank you for
We
us
Yeah.
on, and so this was amazing.
We all prepared for it.
Yep, next Wednesday, hopefully we'll be able to talk a little bit more because we'll have a little bit more. Everything will be revealed, and I could actually say
I know
some of the cool stuff that's in it. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Follow up interview.
yep,
But we'll be here every week.
yep.
Exactly.
At the
Yeah, it was so much fun getting to talk to all you guys again.
Oh, yeah.
Because it sucks because we're all, not you and Enzo, but for me, like we're all in separate mazes and Cat separate states. So it's like I barely
Yeah.
get to see you guys anymore anyway. So it's like,
I miss you
This was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we miss you.
Oh yeah, I miss hanging out. Well, I'll see you and stuff. I'm like, I miss hanging out with everybody. So
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, Matt. Am I
yeah, well, hopefully, dude. I mean, like I
I'll
said,
try to see you.
I literally saw Devin
5:40?
maybe twice, and that was it. And that was just to tap him in, and that was the only time I saw him.
Yeah. I run into
And
that a lot.
you get off an hour before me, so you'll probably be gone before I even get out, because I know I'll be probably an hour late because of the line. So I'm probably you'll be gone and probably home chilling before I even get out of the damn park.
I'd be fast asleep.
I think I'm gonna be chilling with Kenny, man.
Yeah,
He's my carpool.
And I'll be chilling in the chambers.
Yeah.
yeah.
And Cat's gonna be
But-
chilling in Nevada.
She'll be chilling watching all the live videos.
Gonna be burning in the
Yes. In just a few short weeks, I'm gonna be in Cali. Finally.
Yay!
Welcome back. We're awaiting your arrival.
to Cali.
I miss you guys too. I can't wait to see y'all.
This was so much fun. Thank you for having us, Enzo.
Yeah,
Thank you,
definitely, bro.
Enzo.
But everybody here is set, and next week we're back again because we're gonna talk about a lot more things. But
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And I'll come probably more prepared this time. I just was like, all right, let's just half-ass get on here real quick.
Yeah.
But I appreciate everybody for watching. They appreciate you
Oh, yeah.
for watching. And we'll be here exactly same spot next week. But until then, we're gonna finish.
See you in the fog.
See you in the fog. See you tomorrow for opening night.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, later, everyone.
You guys.
Bye. Good night.
Have a good night.